All rise.
Welcome to the Cyber Law and Business Report. Get the top story on the hot button internet legal topics of the day. This is your home for the latest on internet law and policy. Hear the latest net trends impacting business and have your questions answered right here. This is the Cyber Law and Business Report. Now, please welcome your host, the founder of the Internet Law Center, Bennet Kelley.
Good morning. This is Bennet Kelley broadcasting live from the Internet Law Center here in Santa Monica, in the heart of Silicon Beach. Please be seated. We got a great show for you today. We're going to be talking with Joe Jerome. He returns from the Future of Privacy Forum on their report on privacy in the sharing economy.
So, I mean, if you don't know what the sharing economy is, I feel like you can just say Uber and Airbnb and you sort of get the concept. But really what it is it's basically a term to describe the exchange of human or physical resources between two people. Where, one person needs a good, product A, and another person has that good and is willing to let them borrow it or rent it. This has been going on throughout human history. Peer-to-peer exchanges, the sharing economy, that's basically sort of how, I almost want to say how bartering worked. It's not necessarily even new in the online space. eBay is a perfect example of the sharing economy, and eBay has been in existence for decades. But really, I think the sharing economy has become such a big buzzword now is you have new online and mobile platforms. Again, smartphones are facilitating so many different things. And these platforms allow startups to sort of match people with needs and wants much easier than it's ever been before. And they're also able to sort of provide a platform that allows you to do it through sort of, a customized and user-friendly interface and match people really easily. The internet, ubiquitous connectivity, and smartphones have allowed these things to sort of grow at a scale that's just sort of unimaginable. Well, one of the real challenges with the sharing economy is there's a lot of data floating around. A lot of this data is going toward building an online reputation, and online reputation is really going to be the thing that drives the sharing economy and may in fact drive other parts of our economy in the future. And if you don't know how that reputation is created and what's going into it and have any access to it, you have a real problem. I'm not necessarily from a privacy perspective, but from a larger ethical perspective, and then just being able to participate.
But I want to thank our great guest, Joe Jerome, a true Davenporter at heart, and the great organization, Future Privacy Forum. But next week, join us. We'll have Popat and interesting discussion about the right of free speech and to the extent it conflicts with criminal investigations. We'd like your feedback. Check us out on the web. We're Cyber Law Radio, and on the Twitter and cyberlawradio.com and cyberlawradio.wordpress is the blog. Definitely check us out and give us your feedback. Also, if you want information on our services at the Internet Law Center, check us out at internetlawcenter.net. So this is Bennet Kelley. Court is adjourned. Have a great week. All the best to you.
This has been a presentation of WebmasterRadio.fm, the world's largest business-to-business radio and podcast network. We welcome you to sample past episodes of this program, as well as our complete library of programs, on demand or on the air via our 24/7 live audio stream at www.webmasterradio.fm. The opinions expressed on this program are those of the guests and hosts and do not necessarily reflect those of WebmasterRadio.fm's management or sponsors. Any rebroadcast or redistribution without authorized consent of WebmasterRadio.fm is prohibited.